Whenever you're ready, YouTube studio. Ah, look at that. I clapped my hands and it turned on. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Bet you didn't expect this, did you? What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with a very special Cleveland Guardians news and double, yeah, not one, but two article reviews for you. Now, I was originally going to do this in a video, but then I got to talking and talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, man, doing a video kind of limits what I can talk about. You know? Because I'm limited by the space in my computer, right? I can only go for so long. Doing a live stream allows me to just blah, 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 blah until my mouth falls off. Or until I pass out from exhaustion. Whichever happens first. Today, of course, MLB free agency got underway at 5 p.m. And unfortunately, unlike the NFL, NBA, and the NHL, nothing has happened. Not even a peep. At least in the NFL, NBA, and NHL, you'd have like a rush of moves the moment it opens. Boom, boom, boom. Like freaking fireworks. It's like, yo, there's too much to handle. Nowadays, it's almost like all the teams are just staring at one another like, okay, who's going to make the first move? Well, like in one gigantic holsters just waiting there. Oh. But nobody's moving. They're all just staring at one another, right? Mainly because the money's large. Obviously, in the MLB, there's no salary cap. So, this could go on for a week, a month, hopefully not longer than that. But I'm sure we'll start hearing some rumors and stuff. And I cannot wait to get irrationally pissed off when I don't see the Guardians mentioned in one rumor. Because we all know that's what's probably going to happen. I'm going to keep telling myself, I'm not going to get pissed off. 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 And then I'm going to see a rumor talking about insert 3 teams that aren't the Guardians are amongst those interested in free agent pitcher, insert name here. And I'm going to get pissed off thinking, we need a pitcher, damn it, what are you doing? It could be Corbin Burns and I'd still get pissed, even though I know damn well we're not going after him. Hell no. That's not going to happen. Not even going to get my hopes up on that train. Not at all. But anyways, enough blabbing. See, this is why I wanted to do a live stream instead of a video. I'd have to cut right to the chase. Nope. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Got my router rolling the hell out of me right now. Yeah, my internet's fine. OBS is glitching like crazy right now. You keep going too. I don't care. It's shenanigans. It's Crazy Dog After Dark. If this was supposed to be a news stream, I would have ended this thing and tried it again. But no, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Yeah, I'm going to power through it. Because I'm not a wussy. OBS is trying to troll me. It's trying to get me to quit. I'm not going to. Screw you, OBS Streamlabs, you bum. You can keep disconnecting all you want. I'm not stopping. I'm not going to stop. Because the funny thing is, knock on wood, my router is, it's showing the good colors, not the bad one. No. You don't want to see that bad color. Nope. All good colors. Not to mention I'm seeing the fabulous little bar symbol on the bottom of my computer here. So we're all good. OBS is just trolling. Does this to me all the time. But yeah, roster's at 38. So most likely They were breaking this page out. Harrison Bader. Yeah. Okay, Harrison Bader. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Harrison Bader. There we are. Okay. I was looking at some other guys and yeah. All right, so Bader. 2024, 437 plate appearances and 402 at bats, 57 runs, 95 hits, 12 dongs, 17 stolen bases. Fielding run value is amazing. Batting, he's mid. All right. But man, you get him in the field. His range is elite. Arm value is not, it's above average. And arm strength is really good. Running speed, it's a way above average. Damn near great. So you get him on base and he can fly. Him and Lane Thomas would wreak havoc on the bases for us, for sure. But again, he might have a decent market. The landing spots, Marlins, Guards, and White Sox. So 2 teams that are stinky, and then the Guardians. Okay, if he wants to win, he knows where to go. Simple as that. And then finally we have Frankie Montas. And the ingredients are there for better numbers. Okay, cool. Guardians, Rays, and Marlins. So it's either Cleveland or Florida. Okay, I'm sure he'd have a decent market. I know he's got some decent stuff, so I'm not even really gonna look at his Savant page. And again, you put Montas in our rotation. Right now it's Bybee, Lively, Gavin, Cantillo, and you could probably slip him in there for Ben. Maybe you move Ben to the pen. Maybe maybe put Tristan down there in the pen or something to get him going again. Down there in the pen or something to get him going again. Like we did with Gaddis or something. I don't know. I mean, you could always send Cantillo to AAA, but he only has one option left. Gavin, I don't think you're moving him at all unless he's struggling and you want him to start off in AAA to get going again. But I don't know. You have 4 righties right now with Cantillo being the lone lefty without Bieber and Boyd at this point. So I guess that's a tough decision to make. But Montas wouldn't be a bad option to fill in it when Bieber's out. This won't be an option to fill in it when Bieber's out. This won't be back until probably the same time as David Fry. Maybe a little longer. And then we get into the MLB trade rumors article. The 50 predictions. Or 50 free agents with predictions. I put the links to both articles in the description down below. Go check it out for yourself and let me know what you think. And show love. So first off, we have Matthew Boyd, right? This article, let me turn off that other article there. So in this article, I believe he was. Oh, by the way, we were also mentioned for a Japanese pitcher, Shinosuke Ogasawara. 2 years, $12 million. And one person said the Guardians. Durag? Okay. He's a lefty. Don't know much about him, of course, because he pitched in Japan for the Chunichi Dragons. The Dragons, I love it. Okay. Bieber, not surprisingly, not picked to go to the Guardians. Interesting. Matthew Boyd, where are you at, my fellow friend? I think, I'm not even going to look at and see who picked him, but yeah. In terms of money projected from this article, they projected 2 years, $25 million. Most likely, if we were to get Boyd, I could see it being like a Brandon Woodruff. 1 year with an option. You get him that full season in Cleveland, get him a full spring training, and you let him cook in the Guardians pitching lab for a full season. I bet you he goes out there, if he pitches like a damn ace again, he could just opt out, you know, or not pick up his option and get a big bag from somebody in free agency next offseason. Next, you have a guy I just talked about in Frankie Montas. I didn't really want to look for a picture of him in a Brewers jersey because he started off with the Reds. Projected contract 2 years, 22 million. Again, you could do the whole option thing. 11 million per year isn't too bad, especially because the Guardians don't spend. I think it would be enough to stomach. I don't think the Dolans would break out in hives if they had to spend 11 million a year on Montas, especially if they're trying to win. And if they're not willing to spend, I know Blitzer is. They could always ask Blitzer for a little extra cash, a little contribution, right? Hey, David, you wanna take this one? Hey, Mr. Blitzer, can we borrow a few $1,000,000? Why? Oh, we're trying to sign Frankie Montas. Okay. And then next we have Danny Jansen, catcher from the Red Sox. 2 years, 20 million. I mean, you put him with Bo, I think that wouldn't be too bad. He's not the greatest catcher, right? He's probably not one of my top options at catcher. Obviously, a lot of Guardians fans just want us to bring back the vibes. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. OBS, at it again. But yeah, Zunino, we all remember that, right? Yeah, coming off a major wrist surgery thing. I think it was a thoracic outlet syndrome, which was like in the wrists, which is what you need to throw the ball. So of course he stunk to high heavens coming off of that. He really did recover from that, did he? No. But I think Denny Jansen would be a solid backup to Bo. I hope they don't get scared of signing a catcher in free agency because of the Zunino situation. It'd be unfortunate. And then finally, this one kind of shocked me. Walker Bueller. And the money, 1 year, 15 million. Again, this will just be him coming to the pitching lab to regain what he had, get a little bit of confidence and just go out there and cook like a mother trucker and then get that big bag afterwards. Because, he probably saw, or maybe he did, unless, we use what we did with Boyd as a selling point for a lot of these pitchers trying to get back what they had. It's like we had Boyd come in and he was pitching like a damn ace at times for us. Look what he did against the Cubs in his first game back. The dude was nasty. He rarely threw a ball. It was almost all strikes. Like, my God. The only runs he gave up, I think, in his first 2 outings or whatever were like foul balls that were caught sack flies. Like, this dude's disgusting. Just imagine what Carl Willis would do with Walker Bueller. In fact, let me look and see what we did with Matthew Boyd. Hold up, let me look. I think that might have been our first 2 games with Boyd and Cobb, now that I think about it. Unless that was the last 2 starts of Boyd's season. Here we go, right here. All right. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Happy Monday, of course. Well, now it's Tuesday. Heaps won again, as always, right? They got the ball in overtime and you knew it was over. All right, game log. Be the game log. By the way, here's an interesting fact about Matthew Boyd. He's a distant relative of Guardian Hall of Famer Feller. I did not know that. I heard about that one time. I was like, no shot. She said that he was watching a Guardians game because he was trying to feel out the team because I guess he had his eyes on us as a team that he could probably go play for, knowing our situation. And he saw this team and he was like, yeah, I want to go play for these guys. So his first start August 13th, he only allowed 1 run. In fact, in 3 of his first 4 starts, he only allowed 1 run, which is insane. He did really well against Chicago, Texas, and Pittsburgh, no less. He did have a little blemish against the Yankees, but that's the Yankees. And then he came out against the Dodgers, gave up only 1 run again, and got a win. He beat the Dodgers. And then gave up 1 earned run against the White Sox, got beat up a little bit against the Twins and the Cardinals, and that was it. So in total, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight starts. It's too bad. That's a decent sample size. You know, 3.18 ERA in August or in September. Too bad, right? I mean, that was at the end of it all. Yeah, 3.18 ERA. It's not too bad. 8 starts, signed in June. It's not bad at all. I think that's a good sample size. That could get a team maybe salivating a little bit. I'd love to see us bring him back, though, in terms of Boyd. I'd love to see us bring him back, right? Now, what about Walker Buehler? Let's see what he did in his last few outings, real quick before I head out. All right. Oh, by the way, we're going to look at some of the other names that were mentioned too, like not the main part of the article because we weren't mentioned anywhere else. But what about the honorable mentions? So they mentioned these guys as honorable mentions. Blake Trinan, Kenley Jensen, Paul Sewald as relievers, JD Martinez, DH, Charlie Morton, Clayton Kershaw, 2 starters, Jose Leclerc, another reliever, Carson Kelly, a catcher, Justin Turner would be a utility man here, most likely, if we looked at him like that. Max Kepler, who I think would be hilarious signing. It'd be like Eddie Rosario again. Trying to bring in somebody who cooked you with a rival, trying to turn that on an opponent, the other rivals, right? Oh, yeah, Kepler cooked us when he was with the Twins, so let's bring him in and hope he can use that magic for us, because he always hit really well in Progressive Field. He always killed us at our park. So it would make sense to bring him in and try to do that with us this time, for us. Make it happy. Make me happy with that. Instead of booing him, we'd be cheering him. Just like Eddie Rosario. And then, of course, we saw how that worked out. Lance Lynn, Alex Cobb, Aroldis Chapman, Chris Martin, Travis d'Arnaud, Jacob Junis, Randall Grichuk, and Trevor Williams round out the list. Off those names, the top 5 I'd probably look at legit, like no cap at all. Charlie Morton, Carson Kelly, Max Kepler, Travis d'Arnaud, and worst comes to worst, probably Trevor Williams. Those are the 5 guys I'd probably look at out of that list, because they wouldn't come expensive at all. Oh yeah, Mania got a $21 million qualifying offer. That's the standard. We'll see if anyone picks accepts it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this, guys. So shout out to everyone who stayed along with me through the OBS trolling. And yeah, free agency's here in the MLB. It's been all quiet so far, but as you know, with free agency, no matter the sport, it could turn up in a heartbeat, in a flick of a wrist, literally, the stroke of a pen. It could turn up, and you could have like 3 signings within an hour. It'll probably take about a week or so for things to really get going, but as long as we start seeing rumors, I'm happy. So with that being said, I'm gonna head out and get ready for bed here. It's 2 a.m., so I'm gonna head to bed, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for Cavs and Guardians. No. Cavs and Pelicans. Now, it is officially deadline day in the NFL, trade deadline. So we'll see if anybody makes any moves. Get rid of these real quick. And Browns might make a trade, I bet, today. We'll see. So, if they do, I'll probably have a video for it. If they don't, well, nobody's going anywhere. And then we'll have to just focus on the Saints in 2 weeks. So, yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys on Wednesday if I don't see you guys tomorrow. Of course, I'll have my picks tomorrow. No preview video because there's no game. So if I don't see you tomorrow night for my picks for, what is it already, week 10 of the NFL season? God, already week 10. Damn. Wow. I'll be seeing you guys Wednesday for Cavs and Pelicans. All right? With that being said, go Guardians, go Cavs, of course, go Browns, and Buckeyes. Yeah, how about the Buckeyes basketball team today? Big W out in Vegas, beating Texas. Horns down. You already know. Right, Duke? Yeah, horns down. Yeah. Yeah, we beat the damn Horns today in basketball. Let's go Bucks. Oh, yeah. See you guys later. Go Cavs, Guardians, Browns, Buckeyes, Blue Jackets. You know the deal. See you guys later.